Hi Capricorn, welcome to your July 2020 monthly forecast and general messages from Spirit. This is your girl Mermaid Scales Tarot. Capricorn, I hope you're doing well. I hope you're safe and healthy during these changing times that we're all witnessing as a collective and are a part of as a collective. I know that there's heavy energies going around us, but these heavy energies are surfacing because these are things being brought to light that needs to change. So guys, for whoever needs love and light at this time, I'm sending you all my love and light for whoever needs it. I love you guys, I really do. So I just want to start off by saying really quickly that this is not one of my general love readings. I know I'm known for my general love readings, and that's why a lot of people are subscribed to me, but honestly, I have felt called to by Spirit to provide more than just general love readings. And although they may not be as popular, I don't do this for the views, guys. I really don't. I do this to provide healing, insight, and clarity for whoever needs it at this time. And a lot of people, some of you guys are not looking for advice and love. Some of you are looking for clarity and insight into your career, into your spirituality, into your friendships, your family life. So if you're looking for that type of insight, you're very welcome here. And if you're here for the love readings, I promise they'll be uploaded very, very soon. So just hang in tight. But that doesn't go to say that, sometimes the cards do point out love in these sort of readings. And love isn't just only romantic. It could be love for a friend, for a family member, for a coworker. But if romantic love does pop up, I will talk about it because I won't lie to you guys, and what I feel is what I feel. So if it does pop up, just a little disclaimer there, I will be discussing it. But I'll try to keep the intention as much towards general life as I can. If you're new to my channel, welcome guys. Thank you so much for joining me here. I hope you gain the insight and clarity that you're seeking by watching this video. If you're new to my tarot readings or just new to tarot in general, I suggest taking a look at the guidelines I wrote so you can have a better understanding of how to interpret my tarot readings here on YouTube. To get through those guidelines, you can go ahead and open the description box of this video and you should find the link to the guidelines there. And if for whatever reason the link isn't working, feel free to just go to the community tab on my channel page. Finally guys, I am selling my hand-picked crystal sets and my handmade Zodiac candles at my online shop at mermaidscalesshop.com. I hand select each crystal that goes in every crystal set that I feel every purchaser will resonate with. And I do hand make all the candles that I sell at my online shop, where I intuitively choose the colors and the scents that I feel every Zodiac sign will vibe with. If you're interested in making a purchase for yourself or someone that you love, please feel free to go ahead and check out my online shop, mermaidscalesshop.com, where you can find the link of that shop in the description box of this channel. Alright guys, let's go ahead and get started. Okay, Capricorn. So during the time when I'm silent, I do say a little prayer. I do call upon my spirit guides, my ancestors, my highest self to come forth to help bring these messages to you guys. Sometimes I see visuals, sometimes I hear things, songs, phrases. What I saw for you was a pair of dice. Interesting, Capricorn. You guys are not usually known for taking big risks. I feel as if a lot of you, being earth sign, I'm an earth dominant, a lot of earth in my chart. I'm a Cancer, but I have more Capricorn in my chart than I do Cancer. We like to make sure that everything's executed perfectly, so there's no deficit into what we put into our time, our energy, our money. Earth signs do not like to lose, okay? They like to make sure all their coins are stacked, all things are placed, so nothing can go wrong. Or as ideally as we can make that out to be. But Capricorn, I feel like you're kind of assessing a certain risk within your life. Whether that's a job type of risk, whether that's a career risk, a project risk, maybe even a relationship with someone, whether that is romantic or a friendship, or someone in your family. I feel, I'm not sure why I'm picking up on family member, but it could be different for each and every one of you. But I feel like some of you guys are wondering if something or someone is worth their risk. And for it to even cross your mind, Capricorn, it goes to show that something that you care about or that you can see having some sort of potential in, but you're still trying to decide if it's worth it or not. And then for others of you, I've heard the song Fast Car by Tracy Chapman. I don't know if you know that song. If you don't, I suggest looking at the lyrics to see if there's any messages for you guys there within that song. I feel, yeah, with that song Fast Car, there's either someone or something that is really kind of inspiring your passions and inspiring your dreamy side. Capricorns definitely have a dreamy side. They don't talk about it quite frequently, but you know, your dreams is what makes you guys motivated. You go for it. You climb that damn mountain to make sure it's achieved. But with Fast Car, and especially that song, you know, the woman singing it and experiencing everything around that's going on, it kind of starts to get in a bit of a more of a fantasy than a reality. So some of you are kind of wondering if this risk is even realistic, or if it's just something you're going off of what you're romanticizing the idea to be, or idealizing it to be. So let's go ahead and see what the cards have to say. That may just be a small message for some of you. It may not even show up in the cards, but hey, someone needed to hear something about it. Okay, so first this popped through. Page of Cups, Knight of Cups. Okay, Capricorn, some of you could have a lot of water in your chart, or water somewhere in your chart, rising maybe, moon, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Something's got you in your feelings a bit, Capricorn, and that takes a lot. It takes a lot to get a Capricorn emotionally motivated. But I feel, Capricorn, and I gotta say it, there's someone that's trying to open up your heart, or something in your life is opening up your heart in a way that it's making you feel it's risky, right? Because you feel like once emotions get involved, then logic kind of carries out. That's not necessarily the truth all the time. But, oh, and we got 4 wands at the bottom of the deck, Aries energy. Some of you could have Aries somewhere in your chart. For someone, this is romantic, okay? I gotta say it, it is. But others of you, if it's not romantic, it's something that I feel like you feel it's a threat to your stability, but it's just so tempting, it's so alluring, it's so, something about it just motivates you emotionally that it's something you can't ignore. We have death here, so some of you could have Scorpio in your chart. You could be connected to a Scorpio, whether that is romantically, whether that is you know, platonic, a friendship, a family member, what have you. Ooh, yeah, there's a lot of love here. There's Ace of Cups, 10 of Wands in the recent past. Some of you could have Sagittarius somewhere in your chart. Capricorn, I almost feel as if it's that dice that I was seeing. Some of you are wondering if you should just end it and move forward, or start anew with something. But that's the whole point. It's like you either go at 0 with it, 0 effort, 0 time, 0 energy, or you go 100 where you put your whole soul, your whole motivations, your whole passions into it. Ooh, 9 of Cups. Interesting. With 6 of Cups. A lot of water going on, Capricorn. Wow, Scorpio energy, strong Scorpio energy in your chart, or in the spread. If you have Scorpio in your chart, I suggest looking up the Scorpio reading to see if there's messages for you there. But my goodness, so I hate to say it, but this is something that's linked to your past. Whether, I almost feel like for some of you, this is a dream you've had since childhood, like a goal you've had since childhood, but a lot of you may have felt like, you know, that could have just been like me being young, thinking that I could actually achieve that, but what's the reality of me actually doing it? Don't ignore it, Capricorn. I almost said Sagittarius. Again, someone could have Sagittarius in their chart, but this is something you've been wanting for a very, very long time, but I almost feel like a lot of you have been suppressing it just because you don't want emotions to get in the way, because you think, again, that somehow emotions will carry you off of your track, it won't keep you grounded to where you can actually accomplish things in the 3D, in the tangible form. But Capricorn, for the Six of Cups to come up, it's coming up from your past for a reason. Like, I don't know if there's been some sort of career, some hobby that you've been thinking about pursuing again, that has been something that has always been reoccurring. A lot of inner child thing too. So I don't know if some of you are working with your inner child, or in July, a lot of inner child work. But straight up, I gotta say, I have to say it, there's someone from your past that has been on your mind. I gotta say it too, a lot of it is romantic here that I'm feeling. But others of you, it could just be someone that has been around for a long time, that's been a friend, that's been a family member. I almost feel like with the Page of Cups and the Knight of Cups, someone wants to reestablish a relationship with you, Capricorn. Someone wants to even apologize to some of you with the Page of Cups, Six of Cups, Knight of Cups. But I feel as if, Capricorn, this is something you wanted or had put an end to because it was too much work. This person or this connection, just, you felt like you were working too hard at something that you shouldn't have been working that hard at. If someone cares about you, if someone's down for you, if they're loyal for you, then you don't need to put 99% of the effort while you feel like they're putting 1% in. So different messages for many different ones of you. I feel like there's some sort of creative talent that you have, Capricorn, that you haven't been tapping into, because I almost feel like some of you think it won't make you enough money, that it's too much work to try to pursue. I mean, it's very competitive in what you're thinking about doing, and I do feel like it's with an artistic side. So whether that's writing, painting, singing, acting, I feel like you have a gift for it though. I do feel like you have a gift for it. So, but just like the competitiveness of it or the work of it, it was just something that you felt like was unrealistic in some way. But with the Nine of Cups in the near future, Capricorn, I feel like the risk is worth it. Whatever you're thinking is risky. I feel as if whatever you listen to your heart and listen to your soul and your intuition that Capricorns are gifted with, despite common belief. Capricorns are very intuitive. They're the sea goat for a reason, right? In traditional astrology. And I say go for what your heart is telling you. And I know that's so hard for some of my earth signs, because it's like, no, I have to see what's in front of me so I can make sure it's 100% secure and stable. But because the Six of Cups is in the background here, Capricorn, this is something that's been reoccurring for a reason. A wish, a dream, a goal. It's not unrealistic. This is something you can totally achieve. And yeah, it may be a bit of work, but it's worth the work, because it'll get you the Nine of Cups. Let's go ahead and get into it. Page of Cups at the center of it all. Water energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. Something is coming from the heart here. Something is opening up your heart. And I feel like this has been suppressed for a very long time. I don't know, I almost feel like for some of you out there, there was like a dream you had as a child, or like a goal you had as a child, and if this doesn't resonate with you, bear with me here, that someone just kind of shot down, or someone just kind of said, you know, no, you can't do that, you have to, you know, do the traditional way of going to school, getting a diploma, then getting a 9-to-5 job, and then working from there. But there's always a part of you that just wanted to tap into this gift you have. And some of you could be psychic. Some of you, it could be spiritual with the cups here. It could be intuitive gifts that you have, and that you're meaning to open more, you're meaning to pursue and study more and enhance more. Some of you may have even thought for a moment in time, maybe, spirituality could be a means of making money for you and to start having a career pursuing the spiritual path. But, there's still a fear some way of, there's so many people that are inspirational speakers, are tarot readers, are psychics and shamans, but, to be really, really good, you have to really stand out. And can I stand out? But I don't think that's the question you should ask yourself, Capricorn. I think the question you should ask yourself is, what does my heart yearn for? And I do feel like Spirit is bringing this back up into your life because Spirit's trying to push you down that path of where your heart is wanting you to go. But it's so difficult because I feel like this is something that you kind of put to rest a long time ago. Others of you, where this is a connection, a friendship, a relationship, a love interest, I feel as if someone is coming back to open your heart again, to give this another chance. But this is something in the past that was too much work, nothing surmounted to the amount of work you put in, and something that you ended because there was no evidence that the amount of work you were doing was ever going to pay off. So we see with the Knight of Cups here, crossing the situation, challenging the situation. Is this worth me pursuing? Is this worth me going after? Is this worth, the risk? I want to follow my heart. I want to follow what my soul says, but what if it fails? What if it just means nothing? What if it doesn't go anywhere? A lot of what ifs are going through your head, Capricorn. And others of you, this is someone coming back into your life, wanting a second chance. I feel that very strongly. For some of you, this is a friend. A friend that has always cared for you. And I gotta say that this person, I feel like, was very emotionally immature, and it took you leaving to kind of understand where they needed to grow up, where they needed to evolve. And I feel from that separation between you and this person, that person really spent a lot of time healing. A lot of time analyzing and thinking, and it was because of you, Capricorn, in some way. They recognized where they weren't putting enough effort into the relationship with you. And now they're wanting to come back to show you, hey, can we just try to make this work? Can we try to do this again? I mean, you were someone very important in my life. And I'm sorry. Some of you, it is an apology. Especially with the Page of Cups, Knight of Cups, and Ace of Cups. But what's rooted here is the Death card. Scorpio energy. Again, some of you have Scorpio in your chart. You're connected to a Scorpio in some way. This is also what's kind of in the back of your mind, Capricorn, because it's like, I ended this for a reason. I ended this because I had enough, or I ended this because, I didn't. For some of you, I almost felt like, not all, but you didn't believe in yourself or believe that you can achieve the success with whatever gift you have naturally. That came from Spirit, that came from God, from the divine. You were born with a gift. I see it. But a lot of you, were kind of thinking, I'm not going to get anywhere with it. It's not going to do anything for me. Or maybe someone made you feel that way, or people in your family made you feel that way, or friends made you feel that way to some degree. And others of you, this is that transformation that someone underwent. And I feel like you were the catalyst of that transformation, Capricorn. And someone could be wearing black right now as I'm speaking. And a lot of people are, you know, the color black spiritually is the color of the unknown. But it's through the unknown that you come out and see the light. You see the strength. You see the answers when you're ready to take that dive into something that you're unsure about. You either succeed or you either fail. And so what if something fails? You know, humans are so afraid of failing. But why do we look at it as such a negative thing when we can look at it as an opportunity to learn and an opportunity to grow, and an opportunity to evolve? That's what the Death card is all about, is evolution. You know, killing off what doesn't serve so we can be born anew to something that we can proceed in pursuing, that is enlightenment. But a lot of you did put an end to something from your past, but it's resurfacing again. And that's what's causing the conflict within you of if it's worth it. But what's crowning Capricorn, what we see and what we know, Ace of Cups, love, healing, a gift. I feel like white roses will resonate with some of you in some way. I'm seeing white roses. But this is a whole new beginning, a whole new potential that I feel Spirit is leading you towards. Because this is your true path, whatever it is. And if this is a person that's involved here, this is someone that does love you despite whatever you guys went through in the past. There is feelings. But the feelings are so deep here. It makes someone think, you know, I can't think logically when it comes to this connection. My emotions get so involved that it distracts me in some way, or it makes me not focus on what I need to work towards for others of you. But I gotta say, and I keep on honing in because Spirit wants to make it clear, this is surfacing for a reason. So whether it is to resurface for you to acknowledge, to heal, and then put closure to, fine. But a lot of you, I feel as if it's appearing because this is an opportunity to start anew with this gift you have, with this person that may be coming. And you don't have to, you know, start a brand new as if nothing happened between the two of you and there's no skeletons in the closet on either end. But at least it starts taking those small baby steps into thinking maybe one day we can be where we were. But right now, let's start new. Let's give it a bit of trust and then we'll see what unfolds. But I see in your recent past, Capricorn, 10 of Wands, Sagittarius energy. So different messages for different groups of you. I feel like for some of you, if it's a person, you know, they were a lot of damn work. And you felt like you were putting a lot more work in than this other person was. There's only one person here carrying all those wands on someone's back. And I feel like for some of you, if this is a relationship in some way, you felt like you were so focused on the connection or on the relationship that you missed out on a lot of opportunities that were going around you. And I feel as if a lot of you felt like you sacrificed too much of yourself for someone who wasn't willing to do the same. Others of you, I feel like this is a certain career or a certain project that you were focusing so much on and nothing was coming about. All it was work, work, work. And you got tired, you got burned out, and it was because there's something better behind you that you're not seeing, but you're choosing to invest so much time and interest into something that I feel as if it was something that would make your family proud, but it didn't make you happy. And then others of you, for the last group of you, I feel as if the Ten of Wands, like some of you didn't pursue this gift you have, whatever it is for each and every one of you, because there would be too much work involved, that, you know, the possibility of you becoming very successful at it was small compared to the percentage of failure that you saw for yourself. But that wasn't necessarily true, Capricorn. I think that was just something that someone was envisioning, just so there wasn't a certainty of failure should they try it anyway. You know, it's kind of like, oh, I might as well not do it so I can know that it wasn't a waste of time. But isn't that a failure in itself, Capricorn, by not trying? I don't know. Someone just needed to hear that. But in the near future, Capricorn, Nine of Cups, Pisces energy. Some of you could have Pisces in your chart. But this is wish fulfillment. This is emotional happiness, emotional satisfaction. Having everything that you want to be happy with yourself and with your life. So, Capricorn, I gotta say that something that your heart wants, that your heart desires, is part of your wish fulfillment. The Nine of Cups is a pretty good omen. So if some of you are assessing the risk, it may be one worth taking, just to say and put in there. And I feel as if, you know, the possibilities are going to be abundant for you of how you want to fulfill this, of how you want to go about this. There will be many different paths for you. And a lot of them will lead to success. And others of you, where this is a person involved, I do feel like they have changed. I do. I mean, I've had readings where someone was just a complete jerk, a complete narcissist, a complete whatever, and I would just tell whoever I was reading for, no, this is no good. I've done that many times. But in the cards of what I'm seeing, someone has really, really healed. Someone has really, really changed with the Death card, absolutely. And I feel as if, Capricorn, they now want to show you that. They want to show you that they've changed. They want to show you that they're sorry. They want to show you that they're ready to give to you what they weren't able to give to you in the past, and want to make you happy. So whatever this is, whether this is a career you want to pursue, a project you want to pursue, something you want to master, a gift that you have, that really pulls at, like, Capricorn, what you can put into this world is emotionally, spiritually, inspirational here. This isn't a gift that comes by often. And it's something I feel is part of your path. It's, again, surfacing for a reason. So something not to ignore, and it's something to consider and think about. What does Capricorn need to know for the month of July? What does Capricorn need to know for the month of July? Ooh. There we go. Okay, here we go. So this is the law of attraction. Sagittarius just had this card. So some of you could have Sagittarius in your chart. If you do, go ahead and watch that video to see if there's messages there for you. Interesting. I feel almost as if, Capricorn, some of you were subconsciously manifesting the return or the opportunity of something that you've been wanting for a very, very long time. Like, subconsciously, you've been putting in the thoughts, the prayers, the intentions out there. And it's coming to you now, especially with the Nine of Cups. So let's see what this has to say. Each thought is an investment that pays immediate dividends. So invest wisely. You have the power to choose your thoughts and align them with love, peace, and harmony. At your request, we will gladly attune your energies to higher frequencies. So, Capricorn, with all the cups, I mean, a lot of you are just letting go of the fear of the ego and what ego feeds, and you're kind of saying, you know what comes forth for a reason. What resurfaces for a reason. And I'm going to choose to analyze it, feel it, process it, and even heal it, and then I can move forward there. But whatever is resurfacing, I gotta say, and I gotta be honest, you guys were manifesting this in some sort of way, and now it's coming about. And whether this was someone you had a fight with in the past, or just ended things within the past, there's a part of you that wanted closure from it, or at least wanted them to come through and realize and see everything that they did that hurt you. And it is coming to fruition now. And also, Capricorn, a lot of you are understanding that feelings aren't such a negative thing. Emotions aren't such a negative thing. That when you think with peace and when you think with love and feel love, that's when everything is going to unfold and come about. And sometimes there's just part of us, even some inner child work, even some shadow aspects of ourselves that we need to address, that we need to face. And once that heals, it opens up room for the good to come into our life. Let's see what else is coming through for my Capricorns for July. What else is coming for Capricorn? Ooh, there are 2 cards. Envy and cornucopia. Interesting. Okay, Capricorn, with envy, for those of you that have a gift, and those of you that people were trying to dissuade you from pursuing, it was just because they were jealous. Okay? Don't let jealousy of others interfere with what you want to do with your life. Others of you, I gotta say, where this was a relationship or a connection, it could have not have worked because there was something unresolved within them that made them jealous of you in some way, subconsciously or consciously. There was an envy around you, Capricorn, and I feel because of that envy, that's what made the relationship not work. And they wanted to see how much work you would be willing to put in, because there was an insecurity within themselves. But yeah, that's really what that envy is talking to, whether it's you that has this gift and, you know, people have been trying to dissuade you before or criticize you before. It wasn't because you weren't good. It wasn't because you didn't have a gift. It was because they were jealous. And then others of you, for some, where this relationship is putting into play, there's a lot of jealousy in the relationship between the two of you. For some reason, they just thought that they could have not have been good enough, and so instead of working with that and healing that, they just projected something onto you that wasn't fair and wasn't right. And that's where I feel a lot of energy of an apology coming through as well. But cornucopia, Capricorn, this goes in hand with the 9 of Cups. You're coming into your abundance. You're coming into your gifts. They're being enlightened. They're being awakened. You have a lot to offer to this world. And you have a lot that's going to come into your life that's going to make you very, very happy, very fulfilled, very content. So this is just another affirmation for me. If some of you are evaluating the risk of a project, a person, or a situation, I feel like there's going to be reward coming in for it. Absolutely. All right, let's see what crystal energy will be here for my Capricorns in July. What crystal energy will be coming for my beautiful Capricorns in the month of July? Ooh, there we go. Peridot. Wow, a powerful stone. There is a lot of healing going on in your life here. A lot. Whether that's within yourself, so you could be more confident in pursuing what your heart wants to pursue, or with someone else. But let's go ahead. I'm going to start reading from the guide, using the Crystal Wisdom Healing Oracle from the Crystal Guru, Judy Hall. So, emotional cleansing. Peridot frees the mind from unwelcome, envious thoughts and night terrors. It is transmutative, and purifying. You are deeply emotional and may possessively cling to the past or beat yourself up over mistakes. By nature jealous, you have dark thoughts. Detoxify your emotions. Learn to forgive and let go. Follow your own life plan without judging yourself for being envious of others. You have the power to go through fiery transmutation and emerge transformed. Use energy wisely. Recognize how outside influences operate in your life. Develop your own protection. Learn to rely on your own inner guidance. Peridot indicates farewells and disappointment in love. Avoid jealousy. Be assertive without aggression. You have a powerful destiny and great integrity. Money is earned from your talents. Envy and jealousy harm you as well as hurting others. Okay, so I gotta say it straight up. Capricorn, maybe some of you were dealing with envy within yourselves. I feel like it's from someone else, but for those of you where maybe envy has been a struggle within you, because hey, we're human, okay? No judgment here. Everyone's been jealous. Whether they want to admit it or not, act like they're the perfect person. Hell, I've been jealous, okay? It's a normal human trait everyone's had. But I think you're seeing, Capricorn, that maybe there's been people you see that were able to be successful by pursuing their heart. And from you for a while staying in your comfort zone, you realized and grew a bit of resentment maybe because of that. Because instead of following your heart, you chose the safe path and you felt very unfulfilled by it. But Capricorn, I feel as if for those of you where that resonates too, it's time to let that go and just do the damn thing and follow your heart, follow your passions, follow your desires, despite it maybe being a risky situation, because, you know, the energy of envy is a lower vibrational energy that we just gotta let go of. You gotta let it go, we gotta heal, we gotta forgive and move forward, because we don't want to be attached to lower vibrations, as that's what holds us in this unwelcoming frequency and energy where we're not able to accept love from others. But others of you, I gotta say, this is avoiding the jealousy that's around you or been around you for a while. And exactly everything I described with this envy card. So whatever role you resonate with, only take what resonates, right? And leave behind what doesn't. But you have a gift. You do. You do. That was certifying it. And it said, too, in that guideline, you can make money from it. So if that's been a fear, know that, Capricorn. Whew! With the scarab beetle spirit to wrap this up. Magic works through you. And can I say with the starfish spirit, open to infinite possibility, that's what we see with the Nine of Cups in your near future. But Capricorn, I feel like a lot of it is intuitive psychic gifts, mediumship, that some of you have been afraid to open up. Again, there's a lot of taboo in today's culture about psychics and spirituality, but you know what? Fuck it, right? It's all up to you and what you want to make it. You have magic in you, Capricorn. You have a gift, and that may just be something else that's not spiritual. But use this magic to serve you. And others of you, I gotta say, if this is a relationship, this person sees the magic in you. And it's through your heart, it's through your loyalty, it's through your devotion that they're coming back to you. But Capricorn, know that you got it. You have it, you have the gift. So I feel whatever this is that you're analyzing, if you should open up to, if you should be open to receive, if you should move forward, absolutely, because this, what you have is rare. What you have is unique. And not everyone can tap into this. But you're magical, Capricorn, and believe that with every part of your soul and being. Thank you so much for joining me, Capricorn. I really hope this reading resonated with you, or at the very least you gained some insight and clarity with this reading. If you did, please let me know. Please drop a comment, like, share, and don't forget to subscribe. I love you, Capricorn, very much, and I'll see you next time. Take care, Capricorn.